Hey guys, how's it going? In today's video, we're gonna be talking about 4 incredibly easy ways to get that fall look in Lightroom. And the first way is very, very easy. You are gonna scroll all the way down here in Lightroom Classic to the calibration. You're gonna go down to the blue primary and you're gonna drag that hue to the left. And if you look at those trees, you can very quickly see them start to turn to the orange color. Pretty cool how that works, and honestly you can go to some pretty extremes here and then dial in your preferences, but that is the first and easiest way for you guys to get that fall look, and I'm going to teach you 3 more ways. My name is Alex and this is The Car Creative. I love teaching you guys all about photo and video through the lens of cars, so feel free to like and subscribe while we dive into the second tip here. In the creating of this video, I had the opportunity to work with some pretty cool partners in the month of October, so I figured I would use the opportunity to teach you guys how I create this fall look, and I've built some brand new presets for you guys, which you can find linked in the description below. Now I'm going to teach you the tools that I use to build these presets, so then if you are too lazy or don't want to use these on your photos, you can go buy them, but these aren't your standard presets. They're stackable, and I'll show you what I mean. So what I want to do here to create the fall look is first, we're going to pick our light preset and how we want to light this photo up. I'm going to pick the tone and light pack from 2 here. We're going to brighten that up. Now, the second way that you guys can get this fall look is by using the hue and saturation and luminance panel. Now, our skin tones often land in orange, so it's a bit of an interesting way to go about it. We want to protect those skin tones as much as we can, but we're going to take our yellow tab here and we're going to drag this to the left. And you can quickly see how this makes the fall look in the colors. So you can again go to whatever extreme you want here to create those nice fall red tones. And we're also gonna go to the green tab here and we're gonna start pulling this all the way to the left until it is the taste that you guys want, till you have all those fall colors that you like. From there, you guys can add or subtract saturation if you want it to be more moody fall, or if you want it to be very bright and vibrant fall. You can do all of those things there. Now, I've built these packs over here into my fall options. So if you clicked on color, you might pick the first fall color and you might not like that one. You can click fall 2, which has a completely different vibe. Now, the way I've built these presets is that it will erase and overlay a different color set based on which one you want, and that's why I call them stackable presets. From there, you can add ground effects, so that adds that darkened layer from the bottom. You can add a subject boost, which is gonna select our subject and brighten them up. And then of course, you can just come up to the amount here and you can dial in how much you want, including the color. So if you wanted to go with this more moody color tone, you can just drag and select the amount of that preset that you want. And then we have this sun boost option as well, which adds that little light hit in the top left. But let's get into our third way of creating that fall look. Now, this picture has already got some pretty great fall vibes to it because I took a photo of my GTI out when the leaves were falling. It was beautiful. But I'm really quickly just gonna throw on a preset, select the correct light. We're gonna give it a ground effect, subject boost, and we're gonna add a pop of color from the right because that's where the sun's coming in. We're just gonna dial that back a little bit. But the next way you can do this is if you go into your color grading panel, we're gonna select our mid tones and we're actually able to drag the colors up over into this warmer tone. Now you can see this is a very strong effect, but if you just want to add that subtle warmth into your image without just using the warmth slider, which is up here in the top right, this is obviously the most basic way to create that warmth in your image. Highly recommend using this, by the way. Just drag your temps up. But I wanted to give you some extra tools that you can use to create that fall look. So we're gonna go back to the midtones here. One of my favorite hue numbers is 35 to create a really warm tone. And then you can dial in the saturation to what you like here. Whatever gives you the best vibes, this is just an easy way to add some hue into your tones. You can play around with this color grading tool in any way you want to add warmth or coolness in the shadows, warmth in the highlights, and any colors in the midtones. As a lot of the way that you use this tool, I highly recommend you use it subtly. And here is a really quick before and after using those tones, and you can see it's quite subtle, but just adds the warmth onto the car itself. Now this photo, we don't have those fall colors. We've got lots of greens in the background, but this photo proposes a challenge in that we have a yellow vehicle. So we would typically drag these yellow hues to the left, but this is entirely changing the color of the vehicle in order to get those fall colors. So yes, we can change the greens to the left, but I'm gonna show you guys a more advanced way to try and get those hues. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna come up and create a new mask, and we're gonna use what's called a color range. What we're gonna do is we're gonna select some of these greens here that we wanna be able to change over to a different hue, but what you can see is it's selecting a ton of the photo. Now we can refine this as much as we want to everything that's red here is what is going to be changed ultimately in our selection. Let me see if I can get a better selection of colors here. That's taking a little bit less, so let's try that. But we also wanna come in here and we hit subtract, select subject. Now this is gonna remove our yellow Porsche from any of the colors. And we're also getting a lot of colors from the road here. So let me see if I can subtract some of the colors that we're getting there. So I'm hitting subtract, color range, and then selecting the cement there. Now the selection is actually getting mostly just the greens there. So use any of these tools that you guys have in this subtract to really isolate the colors that you want. Then from here, it's actually quite easy to change the colors. We're actually gonna try this hue and we're gonna drag this to the left until we get some of those warmer fall tones just on the leaves there. So as you can see, it's not affecting our Porsche. It's not affecting the road in front anymore. It's just affecting those colors that we've selected. And then of course, you can go and refine those colors as much as you want to have it affect as much of the image as you want. An issue you might find a lot when you're editing with fall colors is with skin tones, as a lot of those same colors are in the skin range. So that's why I developed the presets that I did to not affect the skin tones or to affect them quite minimally. So again, I'm just gonna add a quick light filter here. We will then correct the exposure, and I'm gonna add one of these fall filters, and we'll just add it to scale. So this one looks nice. We will just subtract some of the colors, but as you can see, the skin tones still look very, very normal even if I add or subtract. We will then add ground effects, which also subtract subject because you don't want to darken your subject. We will add a boost to our subjects, which is us. That's my wife, by the way. We just got married.
Finally, I promise to help you get into a Porsche 911. I'll always...
You heard it here first. Woo! Pop the subject as much as is right there, and we're just gonna boost the sun in the upper left. And there you go. Very, very quickly, you have a really quick fall look. And again, if you don't like that particular fall color, you can just come over here and change the colors, and it's only gonna select the colors, not anything else. That's why I call them stackable presets. And if you bundle them with my already created toolkit, you can change all the light details, you can change the curves, whichever curve you want in here, you can select all kinds of different ones, and colors and filters. My Lightroom presets are built to be customizable to your style. So I hope that you guys learned a little bit about how to create that fall look. If you did, please leave a like and comment down below of which way you guys use most to create that fall look. But I do hope that it was helpful, educational, and actually speeds up your guys' process when you go out and take some fall photos. Now, to all of you guys that have been supporting the channel, I just want to say thank you so much. My wife and I have had a crazy, amazing month. We just came back from our honeymoon, and then I had some great work with Shell Canada, which you guys will see coming soon, as well as Toyota Canada, which was amazing, and I actually got to bring my wife along for that trip. So if you guys are interested in coming along for my photo and video journey and being a part of our lives together, hit that subscribe button because we have been loving bringing you guys along. But I do appreciate your guys' time so much, and I do hope that I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.